Yes, it's time for our motivational quote of the day, and my co-hosts are here with me, Miriam Abnadidi and Clement Yabankwe. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope we are well.
By grace. You're doing wonderful.
It's lovely to see you again here in the studio on set. Let's have our quote for the day. Today's quote says, "People are worms, and even the God who created them is immensely bored with their antics." Atta Aidoo. This one is a challenging quote, but
yes.
I think what this quote is saying is that as we are here on earth, we are just put in a cycle of earthly living that is for the amount of time God has created mankind. Like they say, there's nothing new under the sun. So it seems we just keep going through the same old cycles, worried about the most mundane, humanly things here on earth, and we tend to forget about the divine. We tend to forget about our divine purpose. We are worried about our needs, our wants, and things like that. And our God is there, and He wants a relationship with us. I mean, from the Christian point of view, He wants a relationship with us, but we are so busy looking for our next daily bread or the next big thing for us, following shiny earthly things that within maybe 70, give or take, maybe between 70 to 100 years, we will no longer be here, and we do not rather connect with the spiritual. You know, like they say, we are a spirit in a body that has a soul. And
so preach, take us there.
But of course, Mimi and Clement are the pastors of Clock TV. So let me hand over to you so that you take us deep into what this quote is telling us.
So, Yaira, before I get there, so someone will ask why today we are talking about a quote from a woman, of course, and a woman who is a product of Ghana. And this woman was the first secretary to education in the administration of Jerry John Rawlings. That's the PNDC administration. And from the era, I think 1982 to 1983. And he was from Central Region. He's also the first woman to have received an award. That is the Commonwealth Award in terms of writings. So as I might say, he's a woman that people look up to. He's a woman that people look up to. So the context of this quote, actually, she was picking it from the aspect of how children and parents relate. Because, for example, kids are people you tell them not to do A, but they will do A. Not to do B. Before you say don't do B, they've already done it. So she is of the view that, yes, human beings are people that keep on doing things you ask them not to do. They are so much addicted to what you ask them not to do. So parents should take care of how they are going to handle their children. So basically, that was the angle that our mother, Atta Aidoo, was speaking from, that kids are people that you can't just ask them to stop whatever they are doing. So mothers and fathers should take time to handle them. They should just accept who they are and just... Is the same applies to dealing with people. Sometimes what you don't want is what they keep on doing. And they will do it, and they will do it, and they will do it. So Atta Aidoo is just telling us that, no matter the environment you find yourself, please try to understand your child. Try to understand your friend and move with him, because God, as she said, even God even doesn't understand man. But it's the same Bible who Satan said that who is man that you are so much pleased of. Yeah, so without not going to the scriptures, let's leave it here for today.
But you know, the analogy you're given can be likened to our relationship with God too. Like parents are trying to train the child in a particular way, but this child just keeps... It's the same with us too as humans. God is trying to draw your attention to something divine, your divine... But you are thinking of your job. You don't have a job. You want money. You need to buy this. Those kinds of things. It's just like that for the children too.
Exactly.
Don't go out because you go and get hurt or someone might kidnap you. But you see they run away, break bounds, and things like that. Mimi, what is your take on this quote too?
Yaira, thank you very much. So when I heard of this quote, actually I was like, hey, this is a very hard one, because how can you compare humans to worms? So I'm a worm. You're also a worm.
No,
Yaira, you're a worm. Well, my little understanding of the quote has to do with the fact that human beings are destroyers. human beings, in as much as perfect we are created, we are destroyers. We destroy the very things that God created for us. And linking it to the very present issues, happening in our country, I will not, end this explanation without chipping in Galamsey. Look at how human beings are destroying our environment. We are destroying our water bodies, all in the name of what? Because we want some
gold, yes.
Gold, something that can help us live a life, a luxury life. But basically what Amma is trying to tell all of us is that God is bored with our, mischievous behaviors. The antics,
and there's nothing new. Yeah, we've been doing this for centuries, millennia even.
So you just have to take us like that, God. Take us like that.
Yeah, so that is why God takes us like that in the book of Romans. The Bible says that Apostle Paul said that. Should I continue?
Papa. They can visit your church, for more explanation.
Okay,
but basically, it's a quote, in its right direction. I mean, Amma just said what God feels about us. Looking at how the politicians are always giving us, deceiving us, telling us, all those
he's been laughing and
you get it.
Wait.
God will be like, the very things you've been doing to me, the politicians are doing to you. So take it like that.
Well, thank you so much for your exposition on this quote.